Hello, my fantastical friends. It's time, once again, for a tale that I will tell you, and something that rhymes with you. I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea where I was going with that. Probably would have been better if I thought that out first. Anyway, time to read a story, or rather listen to one. I'm reading it to you. You don't get to read the story. I mean, you could, but this is from Reddit user Plum Branches. Interesting name. I don't know why I said it like that. Here we go. This is hopefully my last nice guy ever. Well, knock on wood, I hope so too. Nobody needs to go through all that. So, here we go. I never learn. But as I approach 30, and I get gray hair and age, maybe I will finally be able to live in peace. This story happened last year. Nice guy is very much a gentle sir. Oh boy. He had an immaculate beard and likes to dress in 18th century attire. Oh, we will call him Count Gentle Sir. Whew. I like your name for this one. Because making clothes suited for Bach and being Jewish was his entire personality. Nothing against Jewish people, but anytime someone makes their religion one of the main focuses of their personality, any religion, it's super annoying and kind of cringe. Yeah, it's a little strange. It's like, okay, you're a part of a group. I get that. Does it have to be your whole personality, though? Because, I even hate it when atheist guys do that, and I'm an atheist. It's super fucking annoying. He was a friend of a friend who met him in a fabric store. My friend was buying fabric for a quilting project. He was remaking Lestat's wardrobe, as one does. She wanted to go on a date with him, but felt nervous, so I third-wheeled. She made it not seem like a big deal, since she's poly, and he should get used to that or something. Anyway, we all ended up in a group message together, and I didn't find him too odd at first. She thought we'd get along because we're both goth. I don't really see myself as a goth. Alternative, yeah, very. While I do wear mostly black, I also like tie-dye and pastels. I also like old-world peasant clothes, like cottagecore. He was very goth. Is he King Cobra? Holy shit, did you meet Josh? My first red flag was when he took my hand, bowed over it, and called me m'lady. Oh, goodness. Here we go. I let it pass since he looked like he was auditioning for Hamilton. Then he began to DM me. You know the song and dance. Needy, clingy text messages. The good morning, beautiful. And good afternoon, beautiful. And good evening, beautiful. I was like, oh my god, dude. At least come up with a different word. And when you ignore it, hey, you there? I don't understand. You can tell a guy you don't like the morning, afternoon, and evening text like this. You can tell him it's strange because he's dating your friend. Anyway, we did talk about religion often. 2 years ago, I fell down a Kabbalah rabbit hole and branched off into major and lesser keys of Solomon. I'm going to pretend I understand what that means. I knew more about it than he did because I hyper-focused on it. But I learned early on that he leaned conservative and didn't think women had rights to their own bodies when it came to reproduction. Oh, classy. A real fucking classy dude. I expressed to my friend that he gave me bad vibes, and I think he was just after a fertile female to have babies with. I can't believe you made me say that sentence with my own mouth. I'll never forgive you. She said I was overreacting. He nearly succeeded in converting her. She already has 3 kids. At the time, I was debating becoming full pagan and worshipping the horn god, still under consideration, and told him such, and he patted my leg and said, give it time, I will change your mind. No. I hate people like that. That's so uncool. Don't fucking belittle somebody's choices just because you don't like them, dude. That's such a douche move. It was around this time that he began to get really inappropriate with me. Count Nice Guy walked with a silver-handled cane and constantly liked to wedge this between my legs. I'm sorry, what? No, sir, fuck you. Sometimes while I was walking, yeah, what a douche. I once yanked it from him and told him if he did it again, I was going to beat him with it.
Do it.
He told me something along the lines of, give it back to Dad. Oh no. Oh, fuck, dude. Why? I feel my insides fucking folding in. I gave it to my friend and told her to take it from me before I really do beat him with it. He left it in her car. I told her to throw it in the river. She didn't. She should have. Count Nice Guy, as it turned out, was into DTLG. Oh, and I know what that means. And liked to tell me how I, quote, brought out the daddy dob in him.
Excuse me, I have to go and vomit.
You know, your fetishes are one thing, but seriously, don't do that shit in public. I just, no. It never looks good. It's never a good look. It doesn't matter what it is. It's never a good look. Just don't. He said I would make such a good brat who needed... I'm not finishing that sentence. Thank you. Thank you so much for not finishing that sentence. I'm not bratty. I'm catty. I do what I want, and you just gotta roll with it. Don't tell me what to do. Right on. We're sitting around one day, showing off our Instagrams, and he came across a picture of me from when I had a bob cut. At the time, my hair was past my waist, and I was considering cutting it, but wasn't really sure if I was going to go short again, or if I was just going to go mid-back. I had some dead ends, okay. He took me by my chin and turned my face to him and said, "No, no." I cut my hair to shoulders that week. Don't tell me what to do.
Go fuck yourself!
I like you. Holy shit. That is some fuck you energy if I've ever seen it. I enjoy that. A few months passed and I wasn't really talking to him anymore. My friend texted me and told me that he was in the hospital and she'd been visiting him and he wasn't doing good. Oh, damn. He was refusing certain life-saving medical care, and they'd gotten into an argument. I went to visit him because I honestly thought he was going to die. He had finally been convinced to take the treatment offered to him, and at that time was recovering, but was losing weight because the hospital food was bad and didn't offer much kosher variety. By this point, my friend was done visiting him and didn't want to even talk to him anymore, and feeling sorry for him, I started to bring him food and other things that he needed while he was in the hospital and rehab. After the first visit, he went right back to his more unseemly behavior. He talked about his last LGs and how he'd punished them for being annoying. What a douche. I got my revenge by installing a small Christmas tree in his hospital room. What a petty, beautiful form of revenge. In my defense, the garland I found had 6 pointed stars. I like you. Well done. I also brought him clothes. When he had gone to the hospital, he had been taken to the ER and they had cut his clothes. This guy owned one pair of jeans. All his other pants were tight-fitting pantaloons of fops long past. Oh, well then. Imagine tight capris. I imagine that he dresses like Duke Amiel de Hardcore, only like in goth mode. So like a Hot Topic version of Duke Amiel de Hardcore. I bought him some drawstring sweatpants. He was a fairly tall guy and he had lost weight. He would likely gain in rehab, so I bought him some that were a few sizes big. He was upset by this. I told him they were drawstring and that it was better than no pants. Grow up. He also said the t-shirts I got him were not to his liking. One said, quote, positive vibes, unquote, and the other had a gingerbread man on it. That sounds like how I dress now. Like, what? Calm down. Quit being a douche. I saw the side of him that my friends saw in their argument. It wasn't directed at me, but the tray runner who had brought him lunch one day. He glared at him with such a dark look that I feared for the man's life. Count Nice Guy couldn't get up out of his hospital bed, but he looked so hateful that I felt it, even while it wasn't directed at me. I didn't talk to him after Thanksgiving. He was almost done with rehab. I was exhausted and emotionally drained, like my friend who had taken care of him at first. I blocked his phone number, but forgot to block him on Instagram. He DM'd me, and I've left it unread. Even if he looks the part, do not trust a gentle sir. If anyone uses the phrase, "milady," run. Run! I don't care if he's a real vampire. It's 2022. Even a vampire from the 1700s should know better by now. Oh, goodness. I gotta be honest with you, Plum Branches. I really enjoyed your story. And I really like the way with words you have. That was really funny. Yeah, this guy's a fucking tool. Even if he does want to look like, you know, Mr. Classy, old world vampire boy, it's like, you're just a douche. That's how I know that you're not, you know, King Cobra, because at least Josh is pretty cool. He can do some weird shit, but at least he's not like this fucking weirdo. Also, the guys who are like weirdly into the whole DDLG thing and use that as a chance to like be fucking creepy on women, like, just stop. Stop. You're just a fucking weirdo. You're not a dom, you're not a daddy or whatever, you're just a fucking weirdo. Stop being a fucking weirdo. Nobody likes your fucking weird shit. Cut that shit out. But yeah, the rest of it, this guy's fucking weird. I really like the Christmas tree bit. That was pretty good. So, and the hair. Oh my god. That is just the most beautiful amount of fuck you energy I've ever seen. I commend you. I'm greatly impressed, and I've very much enjoyed this. And I hope you all very much enjoyed this. And if you did, make sure you do the whole YouTube thing of like, comment, subscribe, all that good crap. You know what it is. I have a Ko-Fi, which is like Patreon, but fucking cooler. And I have a merch store, which is a bit like everybody else's merch store, except mine's fucking awesome. So, you know, just saying. If you would like to send me your own tales of interesting things, any of them, any of the things, all of the things at the same time, any of that, r/Moonhorse Stories. That's mine, by the way. You can check that out. I wasn't just saying it randomly. I mean, I don't think you would assume that because this is my video and it has my name. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining this. And on the weekends, I do live streams with my fantastic fiance. You can come check that out. Sometimes I also stream while I'm recording these videos. There are people watching this right now from me doing this. You can't see them, but they're right there. They're not all in my head. I'm not crazy. I just wanted a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi. But she wouldn't get it for me. Just one Pepsi. And she wouldn't get... I'm sorry, I'm going off on a thing now. Anyway, I'm going to stop, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? I love you all. Goodbye!